Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I have Dan Droz. I have Jeff Redding. My name is Steve Martin. This is Seattle Today.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I see them rocking out over there.
15 years in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mirrorgloss.
Yeah.
We got Del Brown.
Hi guys, I'm Del.
We got Najmanique Todd.
Hello.
We got the one and only Mr. Lobster de la Hoya.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. 15 years, we're saying.
15 years.
Known you folks.
That's
Yes,
insane.
yes.
That is insane.
We have stories.
Oh man, I don't know if we want to tell all
We are
man.
not going to.
So I had that house, bought that
Pre-internet.
house from those folks that had the giant hot tub and the giant,
In a tub inside. It had an inside tub.
and all the parties, all the private parties would be in the big blue tub room.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was never there. I didn't really do that.
Well, time out.
Yeah.
There was an indoor hot tub and an outdoor hot tub.
No.
And a time machine?
Also, my mom might be listening to this, so we should probably.
Yeah, we'll just we'll keep it.
Wait,
My mom did like
you know, my parents
a
are dead.
friends
We're
and family
good. Let's
edit.
go with this.
We'll have friends and family
go.
edit.
We're
Totally.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, like, my mom.
Oh,
like,
you are okay. She's like,
At this point,
and
like
you don't-
anything I've done, like my mom has to be okay with, because I mean, like it turned out okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It ended up in the right place, so like whatever I did,
Yeah.
just like ended
No
up
disclosure over here.
Yeah.
to the good spot. You know,
Yeah.
all the bad things I did equaled out to like good Naj.
Yeah.
So,
The house had an indoor hot tub
yes.
in this little kind of green room.
It was like a green, had like a glass
Sure,
kind of
sure.
a wall.
atrium, maybe?
I think so.
And then it had
that
a
sounds
giant-
like some rich people shit. Like,
And it was in
Kinda was.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
the only atrium I knew was at my high school.
Yeah, it was
Did they have an
classy,
atrium?
though. Yeah.
Anyway,
Bruh.
Mirrorgloss.
Wait, say it again.
Right.
So, Mirrorgloss.
Sensual.
That sounded kinda
Ooh,
sexy.
so good.
So how did
Like an Astroglide. If you like Astroglide, here comes Mirrorgloss.
Yeah.
Cleaning product.
Or
So,
lube product.
so I was just reading the thing that said 2012.
Yeah.
Okay.
2012.
And so, what in the last year changed for all of a sudden you guys are everywhere?
I don't know. Are we everywhere?
Because we gangster as fuck.
Right. Yeah. But you were always gangster as fuck, and
I
now
mean,
all of a sudden
that
I'm
is
seeing you
true.
everywhere. You were
That's true. And like the thing is just like Jeff knows this from back, like in our city in Tacoma, you know, we just had an amazing scene.
Yeah.
So it's like
We really did.
everybody, because like Jeff was legendary in our scene too. Like we all were legendary.
nice.
We just all hung out with one another. I feel like, you know, we always said that Mirrorgloss, I always felt like Mirrorgloss was like little duckies. You know, when we got thrown into this, like we basically did this just because it was fun and we loved, you know, music. I mean, we were fans for
Oh,
years.
yeah.
Too
but we
old
didn't-
to be groupies.
Always.
yeah, we couldn't be groupies anymore. We're like,
Right.
so
No.
Phase two.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Phase two.
Shout out to Shabazz.
Yes,
House is
phase two.
Yeah.
And so we basically just like, we've been working, but I mean, like, I don't know, like, I feel like with like anybody learning something new, we had a bunch of like, all right, this is what we're doing, and we know how to do it, and this is how it's gonna be done, and then you do it, and you're like, okay, that's not the exact way to do it. So we would go back, and I feel like maybe this year we kind of finally did it.
Fine-tuned
We finally
it, I
we
think.
fine-tuned it. It's
Yeah.
like duckies. They're
Yeah.
kind of smoothly rolling along, but underneath they're just like work.
Going crazy,
And
yeah.
I think it's just the culmination of everything that we've been doing. And
And just a lot of support.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
is people like that have messed with us for years and have given us
support,
grace,
yep.
Yeah.
and loved
Giving us
us.
a lot of grace.
loved us through a lot of.
And I think too, you know, not to interrupt you at all,
no,
Nada,
no.
but I think we're also kind of unique in the sense that we don't look like anybody else, nor do we sound like anything anywhere in Washington, to be completely honest. So
Totally.
I think that makes us stand out a little bit more because, you know, and I think our influences are pretty apparent. I mean, like, we're big black girls and we got the big black girl steez, but when it comes down to it, we're rock and roll bitches.
Always.
And, you know, and I think
Right.
that
Yeah.
always kind of shines through a little bit, and like each track you can kind of
Yeah.
hear it a little bit. So I think with all those kind of things kind of amalgamated together, I think it definitely like makes people kind of, you know, like interested.
Yeah.
So and I'm very grateful.
Yeah. And I think people needed Mirrorgloss this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're like a all-encompassed, all-in-one party. Like,
Yeah,
welcome,
like
we're going to be fun.
2020 needed Mirrorgloss.
I think so.
Which is crazy. Like, you guys are the
Can't
only
relate,
thing, these are the
Can't
only
relate,
thing
though, you
that could
know?
soothe 2020.
You got us to 21.
Yeah.
You got us to 21.
We don't know what to do with you now that you're here,
Right,
but
right.
there you go.
Now what? Now what? It's like,
I'll rub your tummy.
There we go.
I will not rub your tummy.
I will.
Okay, so I've known you two forever.
Yes.
Where did you meet the legendary Lobster de la Hoya?
That's between y'all.
Off on the streets.
That's
Okay,
all.
how about this?
That's all
How
y'all.
about,
From
I'll ask
7-Eleven,
Lobster.
I want some crack. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck are you even talking about?
We added another jokester in the band. It's like all of us so take like
Honestly, I don't even
30%.
fucking know. Like, yeah, I do know, but then.
I mean, you have to start. I mean, the thing is nobody wants to start off and be like,
I'll tell you. You know,
Yeah, let's hear
I'll
it.
tell you what I know. You know, I was all like,
Okay, make sure you're talking to the mic. Make sure you're talking to the mic. We want to hear you.
So I was like, okay, I seen you guys perform, right? At the Nectar Lounge, right?
yes.
And I knew you at the time. Is that correct?
He didn't really know me.
But I saw that
he
performance.
saw me. He saw me.
Nectar-
before.
in Fremont.
But,
In Fremont?
Years,
but
yeah,
then there
years
was
before.
a.
What year is that? I'm sorry, what year
No,
is that?
this is like this year. You
No,
know?
it was the year before. 2019?
No.
2020? Early 2020 before.
Okay, before it
No,
shut down.
This
Yeah.
was like when stuff was shut down already.
Well, okay, so we played, Tony's related to the drummer for Breaks and Swells,
Okay.
which is like our sister band. You know, shout out to Marquita.
Derek Jones.
Marquito.
And
Where is she?
Tony's cousin is Derek Jones. So basically, he came out to see his cousin play, and we opened up for them. So
Okay.
he's seen Mirrorgloss as a whole. How
Right,
he
yeah.
ended up personalizing it is Tony and I met on a dating app, and we started dating. And then later on, as we're just revealing our, interests.
Oh, I
in
saw
what we
you
do.
before. You know, I was at
He
that
saw me
venue.
before.
I remember you guys.
Yeah,
dancing.
so he
It was
does
just
remember
like,
us from there.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
gotcha. Okay.
essentially, we started dating, and then as
Yeah.
we kind of just started, revealing all your talents and stuff, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're an amazing DJ, and he's making beats, and I'm like, why isn't your stuff on SoundCloud? And he starts
I
sharing.
was like, why aren't you in Mirrorgloss?
And then
how about
Ah,
that?
there you go.
Then that
And I was
that
like,
it.
Dell did
was
the inviting because I
Dell
was very trepidatious. I mean, you don't want to be like, that's like the downfall of a band. Like, you do not invite your
Or-
boyfriend
Rest
or
in peace,
girlfriend.
Sonic
Or
Oh, you ain't about shit.
but like you got your Fleetwood Mac and then the record.
See?
Yes.
Maybe
Right,
don't break up.
right.
No.
But if you did, you might make some really good beats. Like,
Just you ain't about shit.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
break up.
I'm just saying.
Just
But
keep the engine on full, you know what I'm saying? Just like, that's what we do, you know what I mean? It's just, Dale was like, that was her. She was like, why is he in the band? Dale was like, well, Dale is my sister, you guys don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
we're not like we're not blood related, but
Yeah.
we're soul family.
yeah,
Dale's been on this planet for a long ass time.
Yes.
This is my last
You know what I'm
life.
saying?
Old soul.
Oh, wow.
She's an old
Yeah,
soul,
She's been here
yeah.
for a while. She
Yeah.
knows everything about me, my kids, just about everybody, And
Yeah,
I'll
she's
tell you
very
the truth.
intuitive.
She would read you and she would know everything about you. She's
So, yeah.
special.
It was good because I don't
$25
think
an hour.
I don't
Oh,
think I
it's
would
not
have.
free. It's not free.
No, nothing's free.
Yeah, I don't think I would have initially said anything or brought it up. I might have. It would have been longer or further into the line, but Dell just, it worked, and I wanted it. And when she brought it up, I was like, hey, because, she's my, main concern as far as, like, we've grown this band together. So anything that we do, like, she got to be 100% on board or we're not going to do it.
Totally.
So when she brought it up, it was like, oh, okay, I'm down for that. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
And she was. And so it was beautiful, and it's easy, and it makes our job so much easier. Like,
Yes, it does.
we can create together. We don't have to wait and go find anyone. Tony's a weirdo like us, so
Very
we can
weird.
just
Perfect.
say stuff, and
Yeah.
he gets it.
Very
Dell and him
And
totally.
you got
we're
the,
just a
power
bunch
of
of-
three, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Black alternative people.
Chemistry matters.
It really does.
I get weirder, they won't let me
Yeah.
Well,
They put a threshold on my weirdness.
Not just a weird cock blocker. Like
I'm not.
She will cock block.
I
all
will
your
let you do a lot of things.
The
Like,
governess.
will I let you wear a marshmallow costume on stage? Is that in your best interest for the brand?
Well, she was like, hey, you should wear
Maybe
your
it was a s'more or
dashiki today.
something.
So she let,
I suggested the dashiki today, and he didn't
she
want to wear it.
did. She did. No, she did suggest that.
Listen,
so she
I
is on.
I have a
like-
business mind and an artistic mind.
Right, you
I
know?
will give both opinions, but I'm into the weird. I love anybody like touting their fashion, and if you're gonna get weird, like get into it and be weird and be fashionable about it and dive into it and put your shit together. Have your whole little steez going. I love that. So.
Right. Who
Lean
was
in.
that
Yes, and come up for breath
who
whenever
did
you
that
want
like
to.
Exactly.
like 15 years ago, and she wore like a swan dress to
Bjork.
That's my
That's
bitch.
sweet.
yeah.
Remember that? She was like,
She's a Scorpio like I am.
and she was
so she's
holding,
fucking weird.
Yes.
she was holding an egg.
Yes.
And everybody was like,
But listen,
Yes.
today we're still talking about
See,
her.
that's right.
So she that's what I'm saying. I fuck with her, and Bjork is one of my favorite,
Oh,
not only vocalists but like lyricists. Like,
Remember when we saw her in
Homogenic.
LA and I was just crying like a baby? Like, I'm like, it's Bjork, bitch.
yeah, you just can't believe it. I was like, oh my god.
Where'd you see her?
We went to FYF Festival in LA.
Yeah, I was in like Compton or something.
Yeah,
right?
it was crazy. We saw
Compton, that was in Carson.
Carson.
Yeah,
Is that where it
was
is?
at,
I don't know. We're
lived
not-
right across the street from that was at Cal State Dominguez.
Okay.
Yep,
Nice.
that was
Tony
called
knows.
There
Backyard
you go.
College. My parents bought a house across the street. They sent to that
our,
college.
this right here?
Yes.
Right on.
That's our fact check bell.
Fact check.
check.
Yeah, yeah.
Tony is the fact. Tony and Joe are the fact checker. I don't
check.
talk about your emotions and the
Yeah.
color
You
of your
talk about
aura.
South
I
LA,
do
I
not
know about
any
it. Hey,
facts
born and
about
raised in
anything.
Compton right here. You know what I mean?
There you go.
But yeah, no, we went out there. We saw tons of acts. We saw Missy Elliott.
We saw Frank Ocean.
Insane, because Missy Elliott hadn't played in America in the last 20 years. And I thought about it. I was like, she's one of my favorite artists. Like, why haven't I never seen her? I was like, I don't think she's ever tried to
Does she tour?
She didn't. She was in Europe for all
And she
those
also-
years.
Lived there?
also
She had
has
an illness and
she
she
has
was
an
still-
autoimmune disease.
So she wasn't
from what
doing
I've
it.
heard.
Oh, no.
So
Really?
that was the
She
first
went,
time. It was insane.
20 years without an American performance? Really?
That's crazy.
That was
That
before the
just- I
Super
mean-
Bowl, right?
But she's
No,
still
that's-
fire.
Right.
mind was blown.
Right.
That was
And we
before
were
the
like
Super
this.
Bowl too, right? You know, yeah.
My mouth was agape during the whole performance.
It was
Oh yeah,
insane, you guys.
Yeah, it was
Missy Elliott's one of the,
I
that's
mean,
the best.
and
one
she
of the
did.
best,
She did one of
yeah.
those mix-ups too. She didn't play the whole song. It was just like, let me play you every song I've ever written
melody.
that you love. Like,
Yeah.
so you get 20
for 30
seconds.
seconds.
All my
Bang the hits out. We're not going to mess around with anything
Started
but
off with
hits.
1 Minute Man. I was like, yes.
That's good.
It was great. It was really great.
You guys have to tell me how you got to make a video in the Tacoma Dome.
Oh wow.
Dude, that is so...
I'll let Naja tell that story.
Dang, I don't even know.
Well, I look again with the support. I mean,
The Tacoma
man,
Dome.
it's insane.
And then
Okay,
we
we're
drive
still.
cars in there.
Yes, man. They made us feel like we was up in there like the Destiny Child or
Insane.
something.
It was
really
amazing.
did.
It was
They treated us
amazing.
We,
so
dressing rooms, all
yeah, we had,
that.
it was crazy. I mean, how many
Crazy.
concerts has it people seen at the Tacoma Dome? I
Right.
mean,
Well, come on, guys. We have your dressing room here.
okay.
So come on now.
Hey,
We're
Elton John was in
keeping
our
up with
room though. We should have been Elton John was in our room.
Well, we got in. I believe the first contact we had was Devon Manier. Really has always given us tons of support. He manages the Black Tones. He's been a friend
Word.
of ours
Peace
for
to Black
years.
Tones.
Yeah, shout out.
We love you, Devon.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
And
the
he's
Black
always
Tones.
looking out for little things that can help us out, little places that we can fit in, and he's always got an eye out for us. So he messaged us and said that Ben London wanted to get in touch with us, which we met Ben when we played and opened up for Carrie Akre for one of her shows, one of the last shows we did
Yeah, I think
before
it was
COVID.
at the Croc.
Yeah, it was at the Croc. And so they needed another band, and they just
guys-
got in touch with us.
I'm just so mad.
I know.
I don't know where I've been.
I mean, but
I don't
here's
know
the
where
thing, Jeff. You know, you got us COVID. We've been boiling, marinating.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Dude, I'm so
when this
excited.
stuff open
I'm
up,
so
it's about
excited.
to
Yeah,
pop off.
I know.
Y'all don't
It's
even
about to
know.
So
This
go
about
ahead,
to
go
come out
ahead.
here like
Go ahead,
Beyonce at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So keep going. So you for that gentleman, he got you the.
So they emailed us and they said that we want to link you up with the band, and they gave us a cover, and it was so quick, you guys. We got the email like on Monday, and we were in the studio on like Wednesday. Immediately, and of course, then they give us the song, and we're laughing because they gave us a ball of confusion.
Okay, so the benefit got you
benefit
the
is-
studio so you could record it so that you
Yes.
could do the video
Well,
for
and
it?
there was tons of it. What was that? What was
okay,
what was the name of our studio? Can we Google
Crackle
that?
Pop
Crackle
Studios.
Pop Studios.
Yeah, it was
So
in
the
Ballard.
thing is all these people donated.
Ballard.
Okay.
Smash is an organization that helps
Yeah.
musicians,
Get
get the health care that they need.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bridge to help you pay for a little bit of something, or to direct you to the right
Oh,
doctor.
they did a benefit here.
Yeah, the one before
Yes.
yours was here.
It
Yeah.
usually is,
Yeah.
and that's what it is.
Yeah.
but
Smash is fire.
Next
This was
time.
it was so amazing, you guys. We got to link up. We got to hang out with the Naked Giants. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I had a
Nigga,
crush
John,
on all three of
Johnny,
them.
yo, what's up, all y'all? What's up?
Hey, what up, Giovanni?
Shout out.
And so
Hi,
literally
Henry.
we just got the song. I'm in the studio. I'm writing the lyrics out because I'm like, this is a lot of words. And I mean, we talk a lot. You know that, Jeff.
Come on. You're not
And
done
so
yet.
I'm just like, Do we gotta? I'm wondering, like, as I'm listening to the song when they gave it to us, I'm like, do we gotta record? You guys want us to record this in 2 days? Like, I can't learn this song in 2 days.
The Phil Collins, the Genesis?
No, Ball of Confusion.
Ball of Confusion,
People
right.
going out, people going in. Why? Because of the color of the skin.
Okay.
Temptations originally did it.
Right.
We did the Tina Turner interpretation of it.
Yes.
I don't know if you.
It was the
listened to my
imitations.
vocals,
It was the later
but
Temptations.
there's definitely some
We
Tina
called
Turner
them
there
the
on
imitations.
my end.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we got in there and literally we have the mic up in the studio, we've got the stand, and I've got the pages numbered, and we're literally reading the lyrics, and I'm throwing them off. I was like, just read the page.
In my apartment.
Boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. And we're sitting in there, and we're doing it, and it came out great. I mean, how many hours did we spend in that studio? A couple hours?
Oh, this is like Crackle
No,
Pop. Yeah.
like 4.
It was about 4 hours, and we killed it. I mean, it was just so, like, simpatico. Like, it just,
The
it just came
Naked
together.
Giants, like,
They sick, bro.
they're fucking. I can't wait for
They
us
come
to
to
do more
work.
stuff with them.
They come to work.
So did
Yeah.
they go into the studio and lay the
They
tracks
were,
down first
and we
at
did.
the same time? Or
we
how did-
we
At
were
the same
masked.
time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were all
yeah.
masked
Okay.
up. It's like a 3-room studio.
we
So
kinda
where you
did it
do
live.
Yeah.
vocals. You can be in one room, and then the band was in another room, and then Tony was in the actual studio with the engineers,
Okay.
working and doing, working on clipping and making little tracks.
And
to
make
add
the loop
into.
and all that, you know what I mean? They asked you to
So,
do a loop,
yeah,
right
and
on the spot.
then-
So everything was just organic.
It was really
just pretty
great.
much no ideas. It was just like, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? A few hours later, we had the track.
We just
and
had
it
it.
was done.
So
And then
great.
after that,
You know?
we got in touch with the production team. They had 2 teams for it. They had the musical side and the production side of the video. And then they got in touch with us, and we met Lael Rodgers, who's a musician herself, and she was our director. And they work for a company called All Is Well production company, and they just had everything laid out. Like, they sent us a treatment, and we got to get in with our outfits, and we got to pull from our closet. We had to meet up with the
They had a
stylist.
stylist.
Yes.
Not the
Granted, we
greatest.
did our own hair and makeup because that's
You
what we
know.
Zobable.
Yes. Hair by Naja Monique, Mirrorgloss, definitely is full of talent. Della's a makeup artist, and I am a hairstylist. Mirror Ready Glam.
We're
on
similar like
Instagram.
that. We
On
do our
Instagram.
own.
You know, you gotta have a couple hustles.
We do our own hair and makeup here too.
On
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah,
Your
thank
skin
you.
looks
Well,
very dewy
Steve
tonight,
does mine.
guys.
I don't. I'm
You guys look
all
very
thumbs.
dewy and matte at the same time. Very nice, livable face.
Jeff tried to give me smoky eyes once. It was like really bad. It was like
I just hate
really, these guys. It was like
Too much. But yeah, no, we went in there, and it was freezing cold, you guys. And
Oh, was it colder than this?
it was colder than this.
Yeah, way colder.
Oh, good.
Like,
Oh,
it was,
good,
and then,
good,
like,
good.
we're
That
in
we're
like
not that
little
good.
mini dresses, We
I
were
saw.
in a lot
I
of-
watched the video.
Oh, no,
looks
it was
good.
cold.
It was so cold. I
It
didn't
was
think about my
cold.
life. And then you just keep telling yourself about how lucky you are to do this because you're in there 8-9 hours and you're just like, I'm tired.
And then you start thinking about like Beyonce and Madonna and
the
Lady
tequila was
Gaga,
gone.
and how their videos take days, sometimes weeks to even make.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
and then
given.
you're like telling yourself that you're kind of being a bitch right
are.
now, and
Yeah.
you need to
Right.
be humble and grateful
Yeah.
and do the fucking thing.
And we got our shit
Nice.
together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well done.
we kind of had a little hissy fit. We're like,
I ran out of dabs.
Okay, so there was a hissy.
there was no hissy fit, no
No,
disrespect.
no,
to your
no.
just, us
internally.
complaining
Internally.
internally.
Yeah,
An
yeah.
internal hissy fit that
You
you,
guys-
have.
you
I
guys
was
have been-
cold.
But you guys have
My
been through
feet
so
hurt.
much. You're not gonna
I also
fuck
was
that
wearing
up.
these
I know.
insane Jeffrey Campbell like studded boots.
Oh my God.
They don't give a fuck.
They look so cool. I know y'all
Insane
see
in
the
the
boots.
mid-
We're gonna
Right.
post the video,
Yes,
and people
we
will be
gotta
like,
see that.
"Oh, look at those boots."
You gotta see
Those
these
boots were
boots.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
They hurt. They were good until about hour 6.5, and then it all
so
fell apart.
good.
Little known fact, I didn't even know the fucking words to the fucking song.
If you look
During
closely
the
at the
video?
end of the video, I think my baby kicked some shits off.
I was like, get
Your
these
shoes off. Kick the
my
shoes off.
feet, get them off.
Kicked some shits off. Oh my whoa.
But I mean,
that is
like,
enough.
power of editing.
they were so good. I was like, I cannot wear these. I mean, they're the most expensive shoe I have. I've only worn them like 3
Like
times.
$500.
Yes,
for them
I need to wear them
joints.
like 10 more times to get them my money's worth.
Well, if you get them on a video, though, that's a lot.
That's a lot of
like
plan.
3 wears or
think
4
that's
wears.
like-
See, I
Yeah,
can knock 3. I can punch
yeah,
3
yeah,
off my punch
You
card.
immortalize it.
Exactly.
You immortalize it.
legacy.
You're good.
Yeah.
But man, that was so fun, you guys. It was so amazing. I don't think I've ever done anything like that.
I
The
certainly
video
haven't.
was beautiful. It came out amazing. Like, I was looking at it like, oh my God, so cool.
Yeah,
like I was
that.
geeking out, and it was just really, it was so amazing.
I was
and-
very proud of
Proud.
of what we were allowed to do in such a short amount of time with really professional people that really like knew what the fuck they were doing. Like, honestly, I don't know how they edited that video to make it look like we were cooler than we actually
Well.
were. It was
I'm
mind
as cool
over
as I
matter.
looked in that video. I just
It was
wanna-
mind over matter. Well, I'm not
I
that
was
cool.
cool.
You're way cooler. You guys are both cool.
No,
I'm
you
the
guys-
dork.
I am as cool as I was.
Y'all
in
was
that
looking
video.
fly. Y'all was looking hella fly. You know what I mean?
But
Dale
yeah,
was
it was
looking
so
cute.
amazing.
Baby was
Everybody
looking
worked
fine.
so hard, and like I said, like the Naked Giants, like
Yeah.
Well, all is
Bin
well.
Laden, like all is well. Everybody
London,
was
yeah.
just.
You were
They just-
fans
it
of
made
them
it-
from the get-go.
It just made it
Yeah.
such a beautiful experience, man. It was really cool because also when we got to view the actual like benefit, it was crazy because every single one of the artists on there we're friends with. Like we got to see Whitney's video. I loved freaking what was it, Casper Baby Pants?
Yeah.
fuck
yeah.
And
Yeah.
what was her name?
Oh, we just played a show with her. She's so badass.
Horrible.
Wait, actually, are they
Who is
even
it?
a she? Are they them?
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry if we messed up anybody's
Oh, God,
pronouns.
yeah.
Who is it?
Chong the Nomad, man.
Yeah,
Woo!
Chong the Nomad.
I don't know why.
yeah.
That was
Definitely
my,
a fan.
That
Definitely
was my
a fan.
video. Their little
Fire.
I
electronic.
asked her for her drum.
Yes.
her drum
And then we
kits.
got
I
to
asked her
mess
for
with
drum
Shayna. I
kits
don't know if
that
anybody
day.
checked out her performance.
Shayna
Hey,
Shepherd.
She's amazing.
Definitely a fan
I
of
about
her.
passed out when I saw that.
Hey, I met her. And
Shayna
she
Shepherd makes me
introduced
just
me.
want to give up and just go to bed. Like her voice
Definitely a
is so
fan.
incredible.
Definitely a fan of her. Glad
She's
that I met her.
amazing.
It was so awesome to see Audra like hosting the event.
it was
as
just
well,
cool. It
and
was
her
like-
song as well.
In
She
2020,
did such a good job.
She really did
You know
do
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
job.
She did it. She came with it.
It was just nice. It felt connective. Like we play a lot of shows with those people,
Yeah.
and we spend a lot of time with them, and we hang out. And we were not able. We haven't been able to really commune with them. I mean, as an artist, like being able to connect with people in your community that are doing the same things, especially other POCs, and just creating together, which is what we do. We weren't able to do that this year, so it kind of felt like I got kind of like misty eyed. I was like, this is kind of fun. It feels like we did like a festival together, even though we didn't get to see one another or anything. And definitely when the benefit ended, there was lots of Instagram calls like, Shayna, your video is fire. We're messaging each other. Oh my God, Andrew, I'll see you on the video, girl. You look good.
It was a lot of that.
It was really fun. So I mean, I hope it made everybody else feel good, but it also was good for us. Like, I just felt so connected. It was like what the one thing I love about our community is like, in Seattle, I love that we got to come up with a lot of these people. Like, if it hadn't been for girls, like, if Audra hadn't put us on, we would never be where we are.
Fly Moon Royalty.
Fly Moon
Audra.
Royalty,
Yeah.
Mike Ilvester and
Mike
Audra,
Ilvester.
they have
God. They really put us on.
they put us on,
happy
and then we got in with Night Train, and all those girls
Yep.
from Night Train that have branched off to do other things. They're all really good friends of ours, and these people continue to
And Eric
support us.
Blood.
Eric Blood.
Oh my
Eric
God.
Blood.
God damn
So,
it.
I'm a
yeah,
fan.
it's just,
Love you, Eric.
just
I was
so
a fan of
many,
you,
so
dude.
much. Yeah, there's just been so much
welcome,
support. I
Aaron.
mean, just being a musician in Seattle has been, it's hard, it's tough. You got to fight for your space. I feel like everybody's talented in 2020. The internet has everybody out here making the bombest track you ever heard.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone.
You gotta be
It's like,
different.
could some people calm down? Can we like get a couple of people in there?
So
lot.
sit your ass down. Take several ass seats. Like,
No, Seattle's doing real shit.
So it's like everybody. So it's like really cool though, because I feel like it's like people still will find space for each other, and I haven't felt any competition. It's healthy competition where you're like, ooh, what about this? But it's always been support and love and like putting
No
one
haters.
another up. No,
No
haters.
haters.
Just always like bringing one another up. We, the fact that someone who's not our manager would even bring us into this conversation and get us such a great opportunity. That's amazing. So.
Yeah, it's amazing. And on top of that, and I'm sorry if I cut you off.
You didn't cut me
I just
off,
wanted
baby.
to add to the conversation real quick. The fact that we're from Tacoma, we're a Tacoma-based band,
We
and the
are.
fact that Seattle really fucking shows up for us.
They really
and
do.
Really pulls us in and really accepts us and like gives us little pats on the head, man. It means so fucking much.
Well, you guys know that, Nirvana moved to Tacoma to start playing bigger shows.
They
so,
did.
See, so you guys are in the right place.
We just went
You
through
guys-
Aberdeen, and we had a moment.
We're just in Aberdeen.
We just drove through Aberdeen. We went to
just saw
Ocean
the song.
Shores
The song.
with another friend
Come
of ours.
as you are. Right.
Hidden
You know what I'm
Pile. Her and her husband sing in a band called Pistons Ready. So we got band connections on all sides of things. They're a metal band and stuff. But we went up to Ocean Shores, and we like to spend a couple of days
They're
with
part of our quarantine.
bubble.
Our
nice.
quarantine bubble.
Our bubble.
Nice.
And we were up there, and we go through Aberdeen, and we always have a conversation like, let's find Kurt Cobain's house.
Yeah.
Look at that little shack over there. She's trying to sell that bitch for $1 million.
Right?
Ain't high, Willis.
I had to pee at that time. I was like, nah, I gotta go pee and play with some deer.
I don't think you're gonna get $1 million.
Because wherever you have to do, you got to go to Aberdeen.
It's still
which
in
isn't
Aberdeen.
bad,
It's
but
a
I feel
Mecca.
like
It's a Mecca.
you
right?
can't have like a lot of
a Mecca.
goals
It is
to
a
do
Mecca,
other things
right?
unless it's online. If you're in Aberdeen, there's
it's
not
funny
much
you should
over
say
there.
it's a Mecca because we had Matt Lucan who is
Oh my God, I love Mud Honey.
he started the
Mud
Melvins.
I love them.
Yeah, we love love the Melvins.
And he was in. I was asking, like, how does one of the so the Melvins and Nirvana were like two of the most, as far as like the '90s and that whole thing. How do two bands that are going to be that gigantic come from Aberdeen?
See, now
My 17-year-old daughter loves the Melvins.
Yeah.
and the crazy thing is, maybe we're not doing the right things. Maybe we need to go take a week and stay in Aberdeen. You
Live
might
out-
write the
live
album
out-
of your
yeah,
life.
move
Drink
out.
the water out there.
Right?
See if that helps. Right.
I'm going to mention her name, Lucky Jones.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Matt wasn't even from Aberdeen. He was from Montesano, which is like a suburb of Aberdeen.
Yeah.
It's like, how does that happen?
like,
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's tight. I love grunge.
me too.
I'm an old
My
grunge.
favorite.
Well, and so have you guys seen shows here before?
Oh
Certainly.
yeah.
So when was the first time you were in this building?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Fuck.
We don't know.
Girl.
Okay,
I did
when-
want to say, didn't we? We were talking about
Today
what we
for me?
did. No, Jeff, do you know how?
Right.
Do you know? Or you remember our lives before this?
I
We were
know.
at a show like
Every show.
two a day. You guys, we were not playing. We would go into the Stranger and we would just buy tickets. We would forget. Do we have tickets this weekend?
Yeah.
For something? We were thirsty, hungry. We love music. Like
I would see
couldn't
you in
even-
Seattle.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
I mean, we
up
lived
there.
up. We were up here. We
Yeah.
were busted up here. I mean, I will tell you, the last time that I was in here, I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
see Angel Olsen, and then I got to go to a bar and hang out, and then I got to meet her, and she said that she liked my dress.
Such
No,
a
this reminds me of this church I was forced to go to.
I
You know?
wasn't
Steve?
in a relationship.
Yes.
I'd be
Did
trying
you
to
work that
holler at
show?
Angel Olsen.
We worked that show. Steve.
You did?
So
We
Dan
did.
has confirmed that we did work that.
Apparently they
we did
worked the
work-
show.
Yes.
Whoa, fact check
worked
Then we were all
that.
together, guys. Hit that fact check button.
I have fact
Fact
checkers.
check.
I'll go through my calendar right
That's
now.
right.
Thanks for remembering. Thanks for remembering.
I believe Dan though. So
I
you
love
know.
yeah, probably.
It's
It
like-
was a great show. It was an insane show because there were so many there were other famous people that were here. There was like, girl, you know you doing real stuff with other famous people that are coming to your show.
Yeah.
I was seeing other band members. I was like, hey, I was with one of my best friends, Marisa. And I mean, I saw
I
God,
know
who
her.
was it?
Risa.
Marisa Bus, yes.
Yeah, I know her.
I
Tyson,
think
yo.
Big booty bus.
Damn. Tyson Marisa.
Big booty bus.
So
That's my boo.
inappropriate.
She loves it. That's my boo.
Oh my God.
We good.
Tyson Marisa, we love y'all.
They're gonna die.
She's gonna beat me up.
She's gonna
She's
die.
gonna be mad.
No, she's not. She's gonna give me a big
She's
hug.
gonna be like, oh, you said my name.
I mean, I got to spend time with Lindy West up there. That was
She's-
fun too.
Oh my God! When are we gonna hang out with Lindy West?
The Arthur Show. Well, I got to hang out with her at the
Shrill.
Angel Olsen, Olsen
TV show.
Shrill the
Writer.
book and then the TV show.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she just released something else as well too.
Where's she from?
She's from here, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, her show is basically about her coming up as a writer here in Seattle and all the
Word.
things
I'm
she had to
about to
go through
release
as a
something
plus size
else. I gotta
woman.
go.
Nice.
Super cool. You guys can watch her show on Hulu. 2 seasons, and I think she just got a third.
What's it called?
Shrill.
Okay,
And so
yeah.
is her book, Lindy West. Amazing artist. But yeah, it was a great night. I mean, the Moore Theater is beautiful. You just want to come see a concert in the theater.
Yeah.
But like,
It's just,
I really would
right
like to
here.
view it from one of these boxes so I can feel like
Me
Marie Antoinette. But you guys
Word.
don't let me.
Take a look back, you know.
Right. Do you see me up here hanging out?
You know what? I looked at you for a second and I was like,
We've seen each other
I've met
before.
you before.
We might have taken a
Like
drink
here,
together.
Just here.
here?
Like,
Yeah.
no, just
You-
you doing sound at
Yeah.
places. I've seen you.
Oh.
Dale doesn't lie.
So
When she
Steve's been
says,
I've seen you.
He's been the
Ew.
theater manager for the Moore for 10 years.
Okay, so we
I
definitely.
was the stage manager
Hell no.
mostly, and then I had taken over about a year ago, and then
So you probably, if you come here, he's
COVID
there.
came along.
Yeah, we definitely.
Dan is
we've-
usually behind the desk back there, but now he's moved on to greener
other
pastures.
things. Yeah.
Moving over.
We can't talk about it, or we'll all be killed in our sleep.
Changes happen.
You did like my Jeffersons?
That was
Dale knows everything. Let her read your palm.
Damn.
I'm not reading anybody's fucking poem.
Might.
Mine's
Great to do
dirty.
business online.
Okay.
My palm.
Get that hustle 2021,
Girl,
man.
You guys want to know
Look,
something?
don't do it.
Wanna
Being
know
an
it.
actual, like,
Don't do it.
impact,
Wanna know
I'm gonna
something
make you
about
do that. I'm
yourself?
joking.
draining
Don't do
action.
it.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
Is that the hand you write with?
Give him 5.
I just did.
Just
Give him
do
like
it, Dale.
what
Do
hand do
it,
you write
Dale.
And
What hand do you
I
write
use
with?
this is my right
Is
hand.
that the hand?
No,
This is
what
the
hand do
writing.
you write with?
This is my-
That's your dominant hand?
Yes.
Turn it over. Let me look at it.
I'm getting
Don't
mad
tell him
all
too
of a
much,
sudden.
though.
I'm not going to tell him too much.
All right.
You
gotta pay
always
me.
do, Dale.
Sweet.
Give her a
Oh,
truly.
wait, there's an N-word.
You always
I will
do.
tell you this. You have a zeal for life. You are very affectionate. You have a lot of like love for people. You feel very responsible for just about everybody around you. You're very caring. You're very sensitive, super compassionate. You will kind of like let stuff fester before you like pop off at the mouth. But
Whoa. Whoa.
Somebody over here get me.
I mean, it's
Where did I
like.
hear that ooh from?
I saw the look on his face.
You
No,
asked.
you
It's
caught
usually
me. You
spot
caught
on.
me.
It's usually spot on.
Okay. She don't
you
play.
love pleasure. You will do anything in your
know-
pursuit of pleasure. You're
You know what?
you're a bit of a hedonist in a lot of ways, and I hope I'm not getting too personal.
No,
but you
that's
asked.
fine. You do.
You put your hand out on the
I gotta-
podcast, so that's on
Right.
you.
Well, I just like, I'm in the neighborhood, so I thought,
You also use your intellect a lot to solve problems. But if your heart's not in it, like you just say fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
So
There you go,
really
Ben.
fast, I was looking at tattoo ideas.
Certainly.
And there's this one of this kind of pretty devil girl, and it says pleasure seeker under her.
That's
So when you said it, I was like,
that's you,
now
buddy.
also, I'm glad that we have this on tape because I hope Jeff
telling
and
you.
Dan heard all that.
Yeah, but you
Heard all those
Hey,
positive
Jeff and Dan,
things.
did you guys hear that?
Yeah, but you forgot the part where he likes beer. That should be on there
Do you
somewhere
like
too.
That
beer?
shouldn't it?
actually is part of the
hedonist
pursuit of pleasure.
thing.
The hedonism.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
for
newer.
sure.
That's the pleasure seeking?
That just
Like
started.
not
I
light
haven't,
light beer.
Beer.
Oh, beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
Straight beer.
Beer.
Yeah, don't tell everybody that I do that. They're gonna just fucking start holding their hand out.
No, don't be doing that.
Everywhere-
Don't do that.
everywhere
That's
you go.
rude.
I will
We were
cut
No,
you
that was
about
just
that.
good timing.
It actually happens a lot.
That was
Yeah.
just good timing.
And don't
No,
she will she will
But if I'm not in the mood, I will cuss you the fuck
Right,
out.
she
right.
will-
Yeah, well, you
Right.
should.
You will get
No, you
a,
could
what
say-
do you call it?
If I want to do it, I
Scolded.
will. I
No,
will
She
do
would
it.
scolded.
You could have said, "I'm not feeling it right now." I'm like,
No,
all right.
But she was, so she
Okay,
did
no,
it.
that
Yeah,
was
you
like,
good. Say
I was
thank
like,
you.
as soon as I was like, whoa, how did she,
She
do
just
that?
said all your stuff.
She
huh?
did. She got a lot,
There's
man. I
nothing
was
about
just like,
finding something about yourself that you didn't know, though.
Yeah.
You know?
It's always a beautiful validation. Sometimes it
is,
tells
you
you maybe that change you were looking to make, you need to make, or maybe
The tattoo?
wherever you're going.
When
Pleasure?
Naja and I first physically met, because we became friends over the internet on MySpace before we had met prior, I knew she was my best friend just by looking at her. I actually cried when I looked at her picture on Julie Heaps,
Yes.
MySpace.
Hey, get
I
him,
know you know who
Julie.
Julie Heaps is.
Everybody knows who
Everybody
Julie
knows
is.
on MySpace.
Yes.
And I
MySpace.
saw Naja's picture in in her friend group, and I was just like, I don't know who she is. That's my best friend. And then I looked through the music she liked, and she liked Jeff Buckley, and I was like, fuck it, that's my best
On
friend.
and
dude.
crack.
My girl.
Shout out to Jeff Buckley.
Fucks with you. And so yeah.
Shout out to
so
Jeff
when-
Buckley. I hope you're doing fine.
He's not. He's dead.
Oh, rest in peace, Jeff Buckley.
He's light, man.
I mean, he's probably doing great now.
he's light.
I hope you're doing great.
Light.
I mean, he's not here doing good, but he's doing great
He's
somewhere.
doing great somewhere. He's hopefully
My
hanging out.
bad.
What year was it that you guys met?
Holy
Like
crap!
2004, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We one time we were drunk and we tried to time date it because we got to go back. I mean, we grew up together, you guys. Like I was a baby when I met Del. Like, and I mean, not in age wise,
She
but
was
just
a virgin.
no.
pretty much.
Well,
right.
I was
Just
like
about.
fresh out the gate.
Yeah, she was practically.
I only had like one body on me. Like
Don't touch me.
Sounds so bad. One body on you.
She
only had one body on
So
me.
she was very innocent.
So you
and
I was very
kind
innocent.
of
Murdered
worldly.
one
But she was,
person?
but it wasn't like a. It wasn't a.
So you murdered one
attempt.
person?
Shut up! I didn't.
You said one body on
No,
you.
she murdered
I ain't
just
putting
you.
nothing. I ain't putting nobody on
She
stage.
only murdered you.
Okay.
And that's all you need to know,
One
Tony.
body on her.
That's all you need to know,
Okay.
Tony.
Sorry from Compton. Sorry. One body on you. It's a lot.
I mean, I didn't want to say one dick on you. But yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't attempting like the snake and like Eve in the garden. It was more like there were a lot of things I wanted to try, and having the safety of another plus size girl who was she had more confidence than I did, and I learned a lot of that from Del. And then on top of that,
From being in San Diego.
yeah, and then on top of it, just also like just her knowledge of music and her love for the same alternative music that I loved. So it was like seeing a mirror of like what I could be and I aspired to, and then we just loved one another.
Don't make me cry, bitch.
Bitch, I cried last night when I watched the band in Seattle.
Dale's
like
knowledge
I
of
ugly
music
cried.
is,
Like I ugly
honestly,
jiggle
sobbing.
fat stomach cried.
Sobbing.
I was sobbing.
Why? What the fuck
Between
did I
these
say?
two, the way they edited it, you guys, it was like you think
You are
like
our baby. We love you. Okay?
it's like you
love you,
think about what people are going to say
Tony.
at your funeral, and I felt like I was like watching what people. Your
are
friends tell you what you
family
think of you, but it
here,
was
okay? Yeah.
to see what they
What did-
said.
what did it-
Girl,
We
it
are
was just
family.
beautiful. It was
It was
beautiful,
family.
both of you.
We're family.
It wasn't anything special that I don't know. Oh, I love you guys. my bestie in my booth for
Flying
life.
me with this Tito's,
it was
bitch.
cool.
Make me cry up in this motherfucker.
So back it in. Dale.
Anyway, as I was
Dale with her mind of music.
Shush. So my point being, after we got interrupted, is when I first met Naja, I read her poem.
She didn't.
And I made her cry, and it pretty much solidified our friendship.
That was it.
Because
Yeah.
I needed her to know that I saw her.
Yeah.
And that was why I did what I did.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
And I was just kind of like learning my skill of like being like a palm reader and like an intuitive healer. And so like it was a huge deal for me that it resonated so much for her because I had so much self-doubt at that point when I was doing it. I was probably like maybe 29 or 30 when we met.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you how old I am now. Lie, I'm 47 and I look
Tell me, I'm
It's funny.
42.
It's so crazy to hear
I could tell you I was
Dale
25 and
talking
you'd
about
probably believe it.
self-doubt. It's so crazy hearing Dale talk about self-doubt.
I know. Tony is
You know
so
what I mean?
beautiful.
I
He's
love
such
you,
a
Tony.
he's such a like
Dale's my sister.
he's
You're
such a like
you're my
a
brother.
I don't know, say like he always just props us up, and it's really great because he like I'll sometimes have moments at home and he'll be like, "There's no room for doubt in this house," and I'm like, "You're right," because it's like
There is none.
There is none, but it's nice to have somebody else because me and Dale could doubt each other. We're like, "What if this? I don't know, bitch. What if this happened?" And we'll be together like kind of doubting. So it's really nice to have a third
No,
opinion.
there's
to kind
no
of
room for doubt. We live in a studio. There's no doubt. Okay,
It's
we
just
have to
me
create.
and you, no doubt.
He's like,
No doubt.
Yeah.
We
I
have to
actually met
create.
No Doubt at this theater.
This place, she
She
told
sure
me.
did.
I
Really?
did.
She
has
told me,
pictures.
yeah.
I
She has
did.
pictures
I was here to see
framed.
Alien Ant Farm. I was in. I remember it was like my year, my first stint in
Shout out
beauty
to
school.
Dryden.
And I was with my friend Nicole Figueroa, and we came and we met at beauty school, and we both said that we wanted to do rock star hair, so we were buddies. And we came here, and I remember like meeting. Do you remember Joey G? I know you do.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
We ain't gonna talk shit, but you
Yeah,
know.
no.
You know, and I know that we know. Zip it. But I remember
God
the
bless
first
him.
time I met
God
him
bless him.
was here, and it was actually downstairs in the bar that the Moore has downstairs. And I actually saw a guy that I went to high school with. He was doing videographer for his like little, what was that little public access channel show he had?
Don't know.
I
The
know,
Seattle
you know.
Channel.
Don't know.
It might have
You
been the
remember-
Seattle Channel, I think.
And I was
because
like,
he was Tacoma.
Seattle
Yeah.
Channel.
He was South
Oh,
End.
but,
You know.
that's,
But yeah.
but you can,
highfalutin.
they'll put artists from Tacoma on the Seattle
They
Channel.
really, they did.
Totally.
Well, what he
Put
would
that-
do, he was a promotion guy, and he would put on his bands and stuff on there. And he was there with some bands, and he just said that I could upgrade your tickets.
Oh, nice.
And so he
Nice.
did, and we went. But here's the thing: I never got the upgrade because I was coming in to get upgraded with Alien Ant Farm. And as soon as he was walking us in the door, I turned around, and all of No Doubt walked in, and I was like. "Ah!" And but somehow we all ended up at the Alibi Room underneath the.
Rest in peace, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, well, rested. Well, she died.
Lots.
She just.
Kinda.
Take a left through the door. Take
Yeah.
a left. Yep. Yes, sir.
But yeah, no, it was fun. Like we all ended up in the same bar, so we ended up with all the bands and stuff down at the Alibi Room. But that's where
did No Doubt play?
they did not. They were playing at the Tacoma
I was
Dome,
just
and
say, I
they
think
just
they-
or not the Tacoma Dome, but the King or the
Key Arena.
Key Arena.
Oh, okay.
And they
The
were
Key
just kind of
Arena
here. They're
came
like
down to-
they knew. Well, they knew all the bands in
the
California
Ant
know each other.
Yeah,
so they knew that Alien Ant Farm was playing.
Yeah, we did.
So
So
now
they just came
I kind
down.
of remember like Alien Ant Farm did that. They did that Smooth Criminal cover.
Hell
They
yeah.
yeah,
We
man.
spent a lot of time with them for a while. We
They
worked.
did
Didn't
hit that
didn't they
shit
end up
pretty
in
good.
Tacoma?
They
hanging out
did.
with
We used to kick it with them
we
quite
used to hang
heavy.
out with Mike and Dryden all the time.
Yeah,
Was
we,
that a Joey
and
G?
Tyler. Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
Tyler.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
Oh,
Joey G thing.
were they Tacoma boys?
No, they were not.
They're from Riverside, I believe.
So
Okay.
our friend Joey G that we keep bringing up, he ran a production company called the Show Media, and so he would bring bands out on tour. We would work the door at some clubs that he would bring out on tour, or we would go on tour with them and do the green room setups and all that stuff. Like that was fun for us. You know, we were young girls.
He's still hustling. He's still.
You know, he
down
does his thing. You know,
Yeah.
out there in
Props to
Trumpland,
Joey G, man.
You know?
All love, no hate.
he's never not working.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
All
he's the
love.
hustling ass
Yeah.
person you will ever
he
meet.
is. All love to Joey G, man.
But
Hardest
yeah,
working
he
man
was.
in
He
Washington.
just. We just ended up like he would take on the bands, and so when he would bring them out here, we would work for him. So we ended up spending time.
He treated me and Aja like gold.
Yeah, honestly, he's always been
he
a really
was so
great friend
sweet
for
and
us,
kind to us.
and always hooked us up. And as young girls who just wanted to hang out with bands, and then have the
Perfect.
have the option
Hanging
of
out
also
with
making
Korn.
money.
Or
Yeah, we
hanging
hung out
out
with
with
Korn.
Korn.
I remember that. Or Head PE. Lee.
Power Man 5000.
Power Man 5000.
Oh, yeah.
Because we opened that show.
Wait. Power Man did their rehearsals here one time. And they probably loaded out and went
What was
to that
that?
show.
What's that place called on the Tide Flats?
Oh man, what is that?
Remember that? It was like
Jesus, you know what? It's
on
not
the Tide Flats.
It doesn't even exist.
What?
The shipwreck.
The shipwreck.
And it doesn't exist anymore.
remember.
But every time I drive to my girlfriend Lauren's house, young lady that lead sings for Piston Ready, we go on the port of Tacoma, and we always pass by there. And I always remember that. I was like, boy, we used to hang out there. You remember that band Mantis?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to play out there too.
right.
Those guys.
And then they became, after Mantis.
Well, I was just going to remember that they did that MTV stint on the show. They were on Battle for Ozfest. They had taken a couple people from the band.
Yeah, when Dawn was
Oh, that was that reality show?
Yeah,
Was
so
that
those guys did that. So they were out here, and you guys played with them, I believe, one
Probably,
show. Yeah,
probably.
I was gonna say,
Lot
you
of
guys played
shows.
lots of shows.
Lot of opening.
You got a lot of
openings.
stage time.
So much fun.
I mean, man, we had a good time. It's
a great
fun to
run.
reminisce. This is a fun time to reminisce about all the things we did since nobody can do anything right now.
No one
right.
can do shit.
Del Brown, how did you end up in Tacoma?
I like to party. I was 28, almost 29 years old. And I said, either I can be a party girl in San Diego and hang out with all these amazing bands, like Rocket from the Crypt and Drive Like Jehu and Pinback, 3 Mile Pilots, and oh God, so many good bands that I hung out with. A Miniature, No
Prayers?
Rafa's a really good friend of mine, actually.
Yeah.
Me and Rafa are very good friends.
Big fan of that dude.
Yep. But regardless, so it was either that or I was gonna figure out something else. And so I was living with someone at the time, and they're like, "What if I sell my house and we move to Washington?" Because I had a friend that lived in Renton, actually. And we went to go visit them a few times, and we really liked Seattle a lot. And we came out here when the weather was nice. It was in the summer.
duped.
So
That's
we
how
got
they get you.
tricked.
That's how they get you.
Can't fuck with our summers.
Yep, I was like, no rain. They're lying. They're just trying to keep us away from this motherfucker.
Ain't no rain in Seattle. What y'all talking about?
Gotcha.
Of course, I moved out here, and it was the coldest, hardest shit.
What year was that?
November happened.
Yeah,
November happened. And it was
November
like,
wins.
We were in 2003, and
Everybody's
it was
fence
definitely,
fell down.
It was definitely a little bit after my 29th birthday. And I remember the realtor, us going, yeah, we really want to move to Seattle. I have this really beautiful property in Tacoma, though. You guys are really going to love it.
y'all.
And it's so close to Seattle. It's culturally almost the same place, except a little different. But you're going to love it. Ended up in the east side of fucking Tacoma.
Not near Tacoma.
During the fucking height of meth addiction. We were getting our garage kicked in every few weeks.
Not near Seattle.
You just got to put a
Nowhere
sign
near fucking Seattle.
on the garage
Yeah,
that says
basically.
no meth.
Basically.
We have
It's
no
like-
meth.
Did all our meth, something.
Pardon our
Sold
mess,
out.
still in
Meth
business.
sold out.
These RVs don't have no meth in them. They're just broken down.
Yeah.
So so I ended up living in Tacoma, much to my dismay at that time.
Yeah.
Until I met Naja,
Worked out.
my whole world opened up. The moment. Well, no, actually, it was Julie Heaps.
Yeah.
Julie Heaps led me to Naja, and then after I met Naja, all the people that thought that I was a weird California, bubbly, loud bitch, they suddenly accepted me because I met Naja, and they're like, well, Naja cool as fuck. This bitch must be cool. And
Yeah.
and then I got involved with her and the music
You know the
scene.
Hell's Kitchen. You remember the spot?
Dude, I
You
still
remember the
remember.
Hell's
I
Kitchen?
remember you guys were you guys were there, but that's why I'm asking because you ended up in Tacoma in 2002, and so
I've
you
just
grew
been
up
here.
there.
Yeah, I went to Wilson High School in
year-
Tacoma.
What year when did you turn 21?
I turned 21. Let's see, I was born in '79. I was 18.
Carry the 4 minus
So,
the
like,
3.
I don't know.
But when you met, you were already 21.
I was about
2000.
24 when I met her.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah, you were 24.
I was
25.
24, and I literally I really had just lost my virginity. She's not
Yeah.
joking.
And I was
to an
I was
artist in
29.
Olympia.
I was
Under-
29 when I met her. I
To an
believe.
artist in Olympia.
30, 31.
And no, literally, we actually she would mail me on MySpace all the
Yeah,
time. She'd
yeah.
be like, we would see each other.
I'm sorry, you were in Olympia?
I was
No, she lived in Lakewood.
That was just who I lost
She
my
lived in
virginity
Lakewood
to.
when I met her.
You lived in Lakewood?
I
She
lived
was
in Lakewood.
on Gravelly
Wait,
Lake Road.
whoa,
I did. I moved
My-
from the north end.
My wife grew up in Lakewood.
All this
You know,
crap that I got from living in Lakewood.
Yeah, that's when I was not.
Wait a minute.
That's not when I was adult and could do cool shit. At this age, you should not be living in Lakewood.
Story.
Like
I
that.
just moved from Lakewood like 3 weeks
We
ago.
moved in together.
So I was going to get to this. How did you end up, Mr. Lobster de la Hoya? How did you end up in Tacoma?
Wayman.
When?
Oh, God.
When and how?
You really,
Just keep it short.
Yeah, no,
baby.
no. Give me the long one.
Oh, give him the long one then.
okay, I'll do this.
I don't say that very often.
I do.
Long stroking.
Exactly.
I say it every
Listen,
day.
first and foremost, I'm an artist, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, okay. I went to the Army, and I got stationed in Fort Lewis. I did my time there, and I shook all that shit away from me, okay?
Yeah. And stayed.
Yeah, it's done, okay?
And then you
Yes.
stayed.
Oh, yeah, I stayed. I love this place.
Awesome.
You know, I didn't want to go back home to LA or whatever. You know, it's like, yeah, I loved it out here. You know, so it's like I found myself. I went to phase 2. You know, I grew up. I went to became an adult out here. You know, and I knew I couldn't bring that shit back to LA because I knew people was gonna try to bring me back down to where I was coming from. And, you know, a lot of people was kind of really got some bad egos out there to really try to make it seem like how you are supposed to be, how they expect you to be. You know, it's like out here, I'm free to be who I am.
There you go.
And people don't understand that.
Yeah.
You know,
That's great.
so that's why I stay out here.
Yeah. And
That's
so,
why this is my home.
so what year did you get out of the Army?
February 2nd, 2006.
I bet you remember that date.
Oh, yeah.
Very important date in your
Damn
life.
right.
It's like your second birthday right
They
there.
had the date there.
Damn right.
Exactly
Yeah.
2:08 p.m.
What's
Yeah,
that?
like this. I was already out of my cocoon. Before I got out, it was just like, you guys, please, I'm done.
Yeah.
How does that?
I can't do this shit no more.
What's that? So you wake up the first day that you're not in the military, and are you like, what do I do now?
Yeah, it was like that. But I was out of the military a few months before I was actually out. It was just kind of like,
Wayman.
I was brainwashed. You know, they got me in that September 11th stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, I hate to admit that, but yeah, they got me in all that. Just kind of like,
That's fair.
like I said, I went out here, I grew up, I was like, this doesn't seem odd. I mean, this seems really odd.
It's a
you know
little
what I mean?
odd.
Like, yeah.
It's a good word for it.
I think I'm, not realist.
I'm gonna let
you
the
know?
clock run out.
Yeah.
We'll just call it square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also hit the fact check button whenever you're
And
ready.
smoke weed and do other drugs and stuff because that's what I want to do.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. You gotta
Because-
I don't do other drugs if my mom's listening.
Hold
Listen
on,
up.
hold on.
All my family,
Hold on.
if you're still alive, I do other drugs,
No,
okay?
you don't give a fuck. If
Listen
you're
up.
listening, if not, I do all the time.
All of my family, I do all the drugs in a row, okay?
Let them know.
None of these girls do any drugs.
Here we go.
I do them
You told
all.
my mom that I don't smoke
They
weed.
might be at the house,
Okay?
but the gentleman's doing them.
Tony
Every
said,
drug
told my
that's
mom
been
that I do.
invented
He's like,
has
she does
been
not
in
smoke
my
weed.
system.
My mom knows I smoke weed.
Okay?
There
All
you
my
go.
family
I've
out
never
there,
done ketamine ever.
except for ketamine. I would never do that
All
shit.
right, party monster.
I would never do that
I
shit.
never did it.
Have you guys done the what's the one?
The bath salts?
No. The
I've done bath
Ice?
sauce.
no.
They're very good with your plants.
Crack and whack that
You said
hits
they're
the
good with your
streets.
pants. Your
No,
plants.
with your
care a lot.
plants. If you add Epsom salt,
It's
That's
a
not
dirty
bath
job that someone's
salts.
gonna
oh, I
do.
thought it was.
The one where you go into
See, my
alternate.
baby don't know what that is.
DMT?
That's the one. Have you done that?
Yes.
No, never.
Oh, the Italian
Yes,
BMT
I have
for the
done-
Subway?
yes, I have done
Oh, that's just
BMT.
dank.
Yeah.
I did
6
that
inch?
before. It was fun.
Yeah. Where'd
What?
you get it?
She's over here lying. She over here cheering off camera.
Where'd
I
you
just
get
wanna
it?
let you guys know. You know there's a camera right there.
No, it's
you
on
look
camera.
Sus as fuck.
You're on camera.
Sus
Oh, we're on
as fuck.
camera?
Yeah,
Sus, yeah,
done it.
Sus as fuck.
Oh, man.
Just
Done it.
Oh.
Wait,
And if you could find me some more,
hold the fuck up. We're on
my
camera?
phone number is
Yeah.
252.
That one's for you.
Look into the camera.
Oh,
And
shit, I
that one's
didn't know
for
we-
me, and this one's for Steve, and that one's for Dan.
I did the pen. I did hear about the
Holy
powder.
shit.
Somebody told me that
I
they did
snuffed the powder
that they
with
did
the
some
shaman.
powder and that they turned into a cartoon. And I was like, well, then I definitely need to.
What was
the fuck is
this?
it? Turn
What
into a
drug was this?
cartoon?
DMT.
DMT.
DMT?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna tell you the
It's
best.
naturally occurring in your body.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best drug to do.
Yeah, it's a natural. It's a natural.
That's how you
It's a
dream.
back in the day drug.
DMT is
called
is
weed?
why and how you
No,
dream.
no, it's back in the day, way before that. This was asthma. When I had asthma, it's called Beclovit.
right.
It was an inhaler.
Wait, did you say
Is that like
baklava?
what's that one
Let me tell you
drug
something.
that ran out
It's a
that
hallucinogen.
everybody-
It's a hallucinogen. Let me finish. It came in a brown
I don't
inhaler.
know.
No,
What's that one thing that-
look. You inhale that shit. You know what I'm saying?
We're not telling people how to do drugs, guys.
Once or twice.
Wait a minute.
Twice, right?
Yeah, wait a minute.
I swear I had to.
Wait a minute.
Look, listen up. Look, I didn't have a Super Nintendo at the time or Yoshi, but I saw those motherfuckers in my fucking like. I'm like, what?
How old were you?
I was like 12.
Wait a minute.
Was that a drug that your doctor prescribed?
It was definitely Kaiser Permanente. The allergist.
Is it an allergy pill?
I'm gonna need to get the name of your doctor.
Listen to your doctor. I'm on
starters.
Kaiser
Dr.
Permanente right now.
Gambriel. Dr. Gambriel gave me
Oh
that.
my God.
Back in the day.
Is he local?
Listen,
Is he a local
I'm
guy?
on Kaiser
Beckelvin is no joke. I was like, damn. All of a sudden, my sister see me and I was pissing in the corner.
Oh God.
It was a quick, like a hallucinogen high. But the enemy
saying a
pissing in
lot
the
of
corner.
things.
I'm just saying. Dana, if you remember that shit.
I feel like we're on Howard Stern right
She was
now.
like, Dana's like, are you peeing?
You kind of look like if Robin was fat.
I'm into it.
Wait a minute.
I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You know.
You're hotter than Robin.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
answer, Jeff.
Shout out to Beckelvin. You can't
Don't
find
touch
that no
me.
more. It's a
This is on
brown
camera.
inhaler.
On camera.
We can edit that part in.
No.
It was a
You said
steroid.
it. I like the little
It
word.
was a steroid too, because you have to rinse your
You're
mouth
still
out.
talking
you know what
about
I mean?
that drug?
Yeah, that shit was life changing.
It left a mark.
like, to be
It was
honest-
good.
Yeah, it was dope.
Oh my
To be
God.
honest, I
was
only
literally
pretend
dope.
like I've done drugs to like seem cool to like people that are cooler than me.
Listen, you know what drug I'm high on?
What?
My own
Life.
My own life.
Me too. Lauren Hill, thank you.
What?
Yes.
Just ask us some more questions. so
High
that we
on
can-
life.
Okay, how about this? Okay, so
That's high.
what is the
Congratulations out
next
there.
thing on the books for Mirrorgloss?
Well, we're actually
much shit.
we
Exactly.
are. We've got a couple things. So we
About to
we
say
have
the
3 more
world.
songs that we're going to finish.
Make a North Sudan
We are going to.
cryptocurrency.
I do want to get into that, but we are actually going to be working with another really amazing artist. His name is Villenium. Brian Veal
Veal.
from Tacoma, Washington. Amazing, you guys, indie hip hop artist. Like he's just has like vocals. He's got bars. He's so
All that.
amazing. Just an amazing dude. So we actually went into the studio with this producer, J Battle Creeps, Murky Miller. He's done a ton of stuff for a
He's
ton
dope.
of artists out here. And we recorded a song, and then we went back and listened to it in our bad because it was like, is this corny? It's corny. And
You
we literally
didn't like
were
it?
like, we literally have a song that we can release, but we literally thought we were like, this is.
It's fucking
It's
corny
just like
as fuck.
it's like it's one of those songs where we're just talking about how great your self-esteem is, but it's just too much.
It's like an NDRE shit.
But you're gonna put it out there.
No, we are not going to put that.
No.
So what we decided to do is we feel like, sometimes if you can't work yourself out of a box, sometimes it's nice to give the box to someone else. So we gave it over to Veal, and he's helping us write ourselves out of into
Steve,
something
you like my
more
tights?
I
amazing.
do.
The corner.
And
I
so
like
I did them for
I
you.
thought-
we are going in and
I
we
wasn't sure
are
if that was
going
like-
to be doing
like
3 songs
some-
with him
some
and finishing our
tattoo
album
work.
and then going back into the studio with Creeps and recording. And then we're going to be releasing our album probably sometime this spring. So we're going to do it's going to be a full album all the way through.
Yeah.
Shout out to KEXP. We're hoping to get that in studio. Finally. But we're just working on finishing up some new music so that we can actually move forward. We have another really great relationship we're building with Steve Fisk.
Hallelujah.
And so we're looking to really do some kind of broaden our specs and do some really cool stuff with our next
Did you
album.
just say broaden our specs? That was kind of
Yes.
tight.
Bitch.
I was so into it.
We are tight.
What's a spec?
pussy's
Specs.
tight.
Yeah, what's a spec?
What's a
You know,
spec?
like when you're gonna build something, you get specs
Right.
about what you're gonna do.
yeah.
But like if you
Yes.
want specifications,
Specifications,
but
thank
if you
you,
want to
thank
make
you.
it bigger,
Broaden
you
the
need to
specs.
broaden your specifications.
Okay.
Damn, that was
And we'll
dope.
definitely be doing some shit with Eric Blood. What's up, son?
What's up, bud? I ain't met you yet, but I feel like you my blood.
Oh my God,
though.
you're gonna love him.
Lots of music coming up.
I be stalking you though.
It's gonna be
That's
really
me
cool.
on Twitter.
We're so excited, super excited.
No, I'm not just playing blood. That ain't
So, are you guys COVID goes away,
Yeah.
and you can't wait to do a live performance with a real audience?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Is like-
COVID-
I mean, is
I
that, do
will
you guys
say-
wake up and think about that every morning?
I will
Like,
say that the last show that we were supposed to do before COVID was about to be a bucket list for me. We were going to open up for
For-
goodness.
Yep.
which is my shit.
Oh, that's the one that got. Oh, you didn't get to do that one.
No, they got
Right.
it was
Crocodile?
right. It was right.
What is-
Excuse me. Carrie Akre has just her own separate band. She also comes from Hammerbox and
which is
Goodness.
how I know about her. 'Cause I'm
And
old.
she's an amazing mentor and friend to Dell and I.
She's amazing.
She's just a beautiful person, and so like
Love you,
Goodness was my shit when I was a kid. Like, and
Hammerbox was mine.
and so we actually got asked to open up for them, and
Yeah.
so we were about to do that, and then COVID happened, and they had to shut the show down. But it was postponed.
Maybe you'll get to
Oh, no,
do
we're
it
doing
at the
it
new
again.
Crocodile because it moved.
Yes,
heard.
and I hear that
Who's
it's
excited
an
about that?
amazing place.
Did you go to the what was it? It was the restaurant. It was El Gaucho.
It was El Gaucho.
Is El Gaucho about to roll through?
No, the place that used to be El Gaucho
Oh, they're
is
gonna
now
do
the
it.
Crocodile.
No way.
Yeah. And there's
What
gonna be like
great
a hotel.
spot.
El
There's gonna be
Gaucho's
like
gone?
it moved before,
Okay.
Oh.
but that building that it used to be in, that's going to be the Crocodile now.
Nice.
And there's going to be a hotel. Yeah, there's one. It's just right through that door,
Nice.
and you'll see there's a little dressing room in there.
Oh, I'll go after you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I knew that they moved. I wasn't aware that it was like already had happened.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, no, so that's gonna be really cool. I'm excited. I can't wait to play shows again. But honestly, I gotta keep it real. I can't wait to play shows again. But I honestly cannot wait to attend a show again because
Go to show.
yeah, beyond
Yeah.
anything. Like I mean, I had a huge summer. I was getting ready to go to Coachella. I had
Fans of
friends
music. Fans
that
of
were
music.
going to let me rent their casita for $1,000. I'm gonna have a full casita with a pool
Yeah.
for a week to myself. I was gonna see my favorite band, Friendly Fires. I've never seen them before. They don't play in America. They're from England. And then I was gonna go see Kate Renata, and then I had tickets to Tame Impala, and then I was going to Europe to go tour Marie Antoinette's Gardens in Versailles. I was about to have
You were going.
the summer, okay? It was
Piece of
about to
Kate
go
Trinata.
down.
I put some money in your
That sounds
pockets.
like
I bought
a
your
Netflix
vinyl.
series that you were about to like check out.
Seriously?
It's like-
I bought your vinyl, Kate Trinata.
Interesting.
Someone needs to follow you around with a camera on
Right.
that.
I felt like that was going to
I
be
bought your
interesting that
vinyl,
summer.
Kate Trinata. Peace.
Was that going to be the summer 2020?
That was going to be this summer. I was going, and it didn't happen. But you know, I mean, I can't be too mad because I got to meet Tony.
Oh, so
That's the trade-off.
But that's it. You know, I got laid off, and I was just like, hey, I'm going to do music.
And then we met, and so
And
it's,
so where did you saw at a show, but then you met
we met on Tinder, and we talked for about a month.
A year, it was like a year before. So it was like my cousin's birthday was September 24th. That was the day they performed at the Spanish Ballroom. You
At
know
the
what I mean?
McMenamins in Tacoma.
Yeah, so I went there specifically to look for, to support my cousin. I just came back from that day from seeing my uncle in Vegas, his father, So I went down there, I saw them perform. I didn't know who they were.
we didn't speak or anything. We
Yeah,
just saw
I
us.
saw them dancing and stuff, and then
What'd you think?
they blew me away. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Good
They-
question, Jeff.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Exactly. Like I said, what I'm saying? I was like, how come they come here like 10 minutes earlier? You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like seriously, like for real, So, look, I haven't been out. I'm not an outgoing person. I don't go out, period, So it's just like
Tony makes music. That's his.
that's what I do. I
that's his
sit at
fun
home
time.
and make
You
music.
hole up.
So it was like my first time ever out
Yeah.
was that time. So it was just kind of like it was
Good one.
very fun for
Good
me.
one.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Had
so you
some
saw her, but
drinks.
you didn't meet that day.
No, we didn't meet.
No,
that
we didn't meet.
we met on
just,
Tinder.
Yeah. Later?
Later. I saw him on
Later,
Tinder. I
like,
saw him on Tinder, and then I messaged him, and he didn't message me back for 4 days.
This is about 9 months later.
4 days.
So
No,
when you
because he was
when,
probably tripping.
hold on,
This is
Tony.
about 9 months after I saw
It
you guys
was about 9
perform.
months.
So
Yeah.
Tony, when you got the Tinder message,
I thought it was fake.
did you realize it was her from the show?
No, I thought it was fake.
thought I was
Yeah.
fake.
Because
So we didn't
I don't
answer.
get how girls holler at me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get none of that shit. You know
You
what
see
I'm
how
saying?
he compliment? He compliments
I
me at
thought it
every
was
turn.
fake because
So
I was like,
sweet.
I didn't want to, put my toes in the water right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was kind of like,
Yeah.
try to play it cool. But she was kind of like, hey, you don't talk or message
Yeah,
back.
I'll
It
do
just
that.
No,
kinda-
dude, she just looked at you right now and
Like-
said 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
She just totally
Like-
did that. So
By the way, this is super cute because this is the first time that they've actually openly talked about their relationship since Tony's been in the band.
We try not to because it sounds like I put my boyfriend in the band. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound
If
like
anybody
that.
put, if anybody put
Del
Tony in the
did it.
band, it was
She
me.
did.
What it sounds like is that Del saw the reality of what happened.
Yes.
It's like there's a reason. This thing happens
They got
for a
skills.
reason, right?
They got skills.
Absolutely.
I got skills,
Yeah.
and it just matched.
Yeah.
It
Okay?
did.
You know what I'm
It all
saying?
came
So,
together. It's
yeah.
a beautiful relationship, and Del and Tony are really good friends, and they've both
That's
done
my
an amazing
home.
thing,
That's
and
my
they
sister.
fostered a
Well, now,
relationship.
The thing, the fact that you didn't suggest it, that's the good. Like the fact
I
it
love
had
that.
to,
Did not
it had
suggest
to work
it at all.
that little. It's a
That's
triangle
my
that
best
turned
friend,
into
though.
a circle, right?
That's
No,
my
it
best
really
friend,
was.
though.
I was trying to figure out why am I not in it? You guys need me. I was like,
He was like, I need to be in the band. She was
that's
like,
what I'm
"You
saying.
need to be in the band."
Before,
I'm not gonna
but
invite him
before I
to
even
the
said that,
Hello?
Dale was like, you should be in this.
said it.
You guys talked before you
They
guys
did.
talked.
And she mentioned it to him, and then they mentioned it to me. But I love the way that happened. That is honestly the most comfortable
really
and perfect way.
organic,
It was
honestly.
very. That's what I feel like. It was organic.
It would have to be.
And then I feel like just because I
Not
always
orgasmic, but organic, motherfucker.
Because it can't be
You're
orgasmic. That's
orgasmic.
not how it works.
Not between the three of us.
No.
Just them
Artistically.
Leave us to
just
Dale.
us two.
Yeah.
Artistically.
Yeah.
So leave it to Del.
Leave it up to Dale.
What, to be sexual? I'm a Scorpio, bitch.
To make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, always. Okay, I'm gonna take a potty break. You guys talk about stuff.
Yes, the potty is straight ahead.
Through there, to the
I'm in a
left.
relationship, and
There
I'm
is
really
a
happy.
left. Yes, Dale is really happy.
Hey, Dale, you got a boyfriend?
Actually, they are non-binary.
Oh,
They're
all
non-binary.
right, all right.
They're them, they.
Yeah.
But they are
You got a partner.
They are heteronormative. We are heteronormative presenting, and they are male presenting.
Easy on the eyes too.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
Can I talk about how beautiful Brandon Anijo is?
Yes. Please do.
I'm in love with that one.
Yeah.
That one brought me flowers today because I was gonna do this interview.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh,
Nice. That's a classy move.
And not
That's
because,
a classy move.
not so you would mention the name.
No, he can literally
No.
model
Yeah.
any clothing that you want to wear.
No.
Yeah.
You be like, he's like he's a personal mannequin.
they actually. I mean, but you can say he.
Well, yeah,
They-
you know what I'm
they
saying.
won't
Well,
be
you know,
offended.
you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying.
Pretty sure I call them he all the time.
Yeah, I mean, he's a personal mannequin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's like,
They are-
hey,
they
wear
are
that.
beautiful.
Oh, I think I'll look good in that. Let me have that.
And they are also a performing musician. They went to the Tacoma School of Art
Very talented.
and extremely talented. They play guitar, bass, drums. they
Voice is
sing.
out of
Are
this
they
world.
joining the band?
No.
I think Dale and
That'd be a
working on
little
her
bit.
stuff.
That'd be a little much.
I would like to do a project with them, but I mean, I'm not trying to pressure them because
Right, right.
they're a little bit shyer than I am. But I'm hoping it'll turn
all
Well,
into
like
that
you want it
talent.
just to be like that organic food thing that you were talking about earlier.
That
so.
orgasmic fluid thing.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
That
Both
too?
of those,
Yeah.
all that.
But it's funny. It's like sometimes you know, they would start singing. Like yesterday, you know, it was like, hey, I wish you were in front of my microphone.
The two of you?
You know,
two-
you got to catch.
the two of you?
You got to catch
Yeah,
them
we
at
sing together all the time.
Yeah.
You got to catch them at a certain time. You know, it's just kind of like,
Did you get it on tape?
no, I'm like, gotta get over here. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I mean,
I have to push them a little bit, but
Brandon and Dale, they literally live like 6 blocks away.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the same street.
because we have to be together.
yeah, we have to
Yeah.
be together.
All of us.
You know
Like
what I'm
they're our
saying?
quarantine.
Yeah.
Like
You got the bubble.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I mean, part of the reason why I think Brandon and I like happened so quickly is because of COVID.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. It was,
Honestly.
yeah,
Get
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot
heck
more
yeah.
quality time.
Oh heck yeah, because that
Yeah.
dude's like he's emotionally mature. He's not a 28-year-old that you would think of.
Yeah.
Like look, he went past my, you know, my test and all that. You know, he's a mature 28-year-old. It's kind of like I still try to be like, look, where you gonna slip up at? He hasn't. You know,
No.
so that's just who he is. You know, he's just a genuine.
That's good.
Because his parents are beautiful.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
parents,
They raised a good egg.
They
Yeah.
did. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You know?
honestly, like, you know, I'm going to say his because it's just going to make things easier. Their parents, though, they raised a really good egg because they have a really solid relationship. And I believe that watching them, like, kind of go through all their crazy shit,
Right.
like, made him, like, want for that and made them want to fight for that.
Yeah, but the
So-
patience this guy has at 28 years old, I'm like, if I was that age and I had his patience and his wisdom, you know what I mean? I was just so ahead of the game. You know what I mean?
No.
Would have
Just
been
like-
different.
They
Wow,
blow-
it's like the
they
dude is.
blow my 47-year-old mind. And between,
Like, yeah,
between,
like-
between me and you guys, and we can edit this.
We can
His
edit.
parents are 7 years older than me.
Yeah, you might have.
My girl. My girl.
Dale, Jesus.
Damn right.
They chased
Dale.
They chased me.
Dale.
His parents did not chase me. They chased me.
Yeah, no,
Dale.
I got you.
Yeah, they were
I
the
got you.
aggressor. I
Yeah.
was not. I was not trying to even be about that life. I was like,
All right. No one's judging.
yeah.
There's no judging.
No judgments here. You know, none.
God,
Oh,
it
heck
wasn't
no.
me, trust. But yeah, like, I mean, I've grown a lot. I mean, honestly, like during this lockdown, during COVID, like they, you know, like having time to really reflect, like, and being in this relationship with them, like, they've really made me like understand like what the fuck I want. Like, I'm gonna go back to school because of
Right.
their encouragement. Like,
It's great.
Oh yeah.
they
Awesome.
give me so much confidence and encouragement like every day, and I feel very blessed.
Yeah.
You know, like I do. Like I got my best friends like rocking along with me.
Yeah.
You know, I got like what I believe could possibly be the love of my life, like hanging out at home with
Oh,
like
hell
the
yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know, like
It's all good. Man.
I'm so happy for you guys.
I mean, like,
I'm
what
so
else do you want in
goddamn
life?
happy for you.
Yeah, what
Unless
else do
someone
you
would
want?
like to Venmo me $1 million.
Nah, you know.
Tripping-
It's at
Trip and fall
NAJAMONIQ-TODD.
Somebody wants it.
Also, my PayPal, NAJAMONIQ
Yeah.
at gmail.com. Y'all will help a young black woman achieve her highest dreams of bouginess.
Bouginess. We need the bouginess. A path to bouginess. Help us.
Okay,
It's your
what's-
guys'
get to the
fault.
path to
Okay, what's your
bouginess.
favorite Jeff Buckley song?
oh fuck. Do you want me to sing it?
I want you guys to sing it together.
No.
No,
hell
oh,
yeah.
Oh, no, okay,
They're
okay,
not
okay.
the same
Oh, okay.
one.
All right.
See,
Okay.
tell you first.
My favorite ones
Okay.
were the ones that came out in 99.
Oh, they're not the same song.
Hell no, never.
Wait, all right.
No. Okay, here. I'm gonna go. True self is what brought you here to me. A place where we can expect this love. Friendship battled down by useless history. Unexamined failure. Oh, that's my shit right there.
Yes, beautiful.
You will find that on Sketches of My Sweetheart the Drunk. That was the humus. I don't know how to say that word.
Posthumous.
Yeah, there you. Thanks, man.
Whoa.
Gotta go on
got
with that
you.
good vocabulary.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Okay, sing your shit now.
It's never over. A kingdom for a kiss upon the shoulder. It's never over. All my riches for a smile when my skin's so soft against her. It's never over. All my love for the sweetness of her laughter. 'Cause it's not too late.
Hey.
And that is Lover, You Should Have Come Over.
It's off Grace.
Off of Grace. I have it tattooed on my body.
Tony.
Twice.
Tony ain't gonna sing.
I don't have a favorite Jeff Buckley song.
Tony's getting into Jeff Buckley. Like,
Yeah, I'm just getting into it.
yeah,
you know?
it's fun. It's been really fun. Tony has a very old soul
genres.
when he goes to music, and he does love
Open
some
ear.
He's a very open ear, and he does know some of the current stuff. But it's been kind of really cool because it's kind of fun to be able to show him stuff that he doesn't know about, and he's so receptive and he's so like,
Yes,
you know,
it's my
open
favorite.
and wonderment, and so it's like exciting to show him. It's like when you showed your friend your favorite song, and then it was like their favorite song.
No, and
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Like he gets so fucking.
He's like, what is this fire?
Like, I'm like showing him some shit from 1977.
What the fuck
Some
is this?
random
This is
fucking
amazing.
band, and he's just like, oh my god,
That's
damn,
me.
oh my god. My favorite thing to do is just like bring him albums. I
It's
just like
so
bring him
fun.
vinyl.
I have a section of Dale.
He's a Dell section in his record collection of things that she's
Because she
given
buys
him.
you so many records.
It's so cute. But I mean, it's just wonderful to like, it's like almost getting to know and rediscovering your favorite music by watching someone else rediscover it, and it's been amazing.
With that joy still.
That joy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
mean,
not jaded at all.
it's not. I mean, I remember. I mean, y'all remember sitting in your room listening to an album and pulling out the liner notes and reading the words.
Like, Jane's Addiction
just
record.
sit there and just read them over and over. It's my favorite song right
the
here.
second Fishbone record.
Oh my God! When you brought the fishbone to me, oh my God! Oh my God! It was like,
That's where that went.
yo, brought me the fishbone album.
You was drunk as a god.
Are you talking about that Truth and Soul album?
Yeah.
Oh my God! The Truth and Soul album.
It's the Desert Island.
I'm sorry, it read me.
It is.
read me.
It's a Desert Island album.
You
It's a
talking
desert.
about-
What's that?
Is it a
Did
desert
you know
island?
that that's what I gave him?
Well, I didn't know that you
Yes.
gave him that, but
That
that
is
is.
the gave me that.
It's one of my
Gave me
favorite
that.
records.
Yes.
It's Angelo
You know,
Moore.
should I sing "Boning in the Boneyard" right now for everybody? Or
We're leaving if you don't.
Okay, like little known fact, and we can edit this out. When I was 16 years old,
Say it.
living in San Diego.
Say it. Say it.
Angelo Moore from Fishbone, the singer, used to hang out a bunch in San Diego.
Okay.
He had family in San Diego.
Say it.
And I walked up to him with a condom, and I said, "Will you take my virginity after this?"
said
And he
no.
proceeded to hang out with me all night. Like a G. Like he was hanging out with his cousin. His cousin was like hating. His little young ass, little like fucking 14-year-old cousin. It was like an old ages show.
Right.
And he introduced me to all his friends. He like kept kissing me little kisses on the forehead and like hugging me and stuff. You can tell I'm drunk because I'm slurring a little bit. Anyway, my point being is he gave the condom back, kissed me on the forehead, and said, "I would never want to ruin you, girl." And for that, Angelo Moore,
That's a true
I
dude.
salute you. I love you, baby.
That's a true dude right
Yeah, and
there.
then I met him
But-
years
but-
later.
Or you don't have
But-
to. I
And he
really
told
don't
me that I looked like one of his ex-girlfriends, which isn't the same story,
We
but
both met Angelo
this is
Moore.
stupid. That stuff kind of happens to us. We always don't have the same experience, but we do be running in the same
I'm just going to
lane.
interject this, and we can edit this out too. But it would have been pretty cool to
If
lose
he
your
did
virginity to Angelo Moore. I'm just. You know what?
You know, how old were you?
if
Were you of age?
If I could have chosen,
Okay,
if
then
I
it
could
was-
have chosen,
Oh, I didn't know.
if I could go back in time and I could choose who I lost my virginity to, or Angela Moore, I'd choose Angela
Yeah,
Moore.
you say.
I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to go on record.
You know, I'm gonna go with that
Girl, I
too.
tried. Girl, I tried.
I'm gonna go with that too.
I have a picture with him. I met him.
do?
Yeah, I met him years and years ago at Sasquatch, and
nice.
he's
It's like the first Sasquatch.
he's about to literally go up on stage.
He's got his horn.
And I'm like, "Hey man, can I get a picture?" And he's just like,
Jesus, dude.
"Yeah." And he's like, and I'm like this. I'm like, and I'm like this. Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm heavy metal white, dorky heavy metal white guy." And he's like, "Yeah."
Loved it.
And he's like, and I'm like,
So excited. So excited.
he's like putting his hat on and strapping the suspenders, and then he's just like up the stairs, and I'm
That's
just like, I was like,
And he had a
cool,
sax.
he
Didn't he have a sax on there too?
I can't remember.
probably did.
I've seen a picture. He had a
Yeah, I
sax
can't
on.
remember.
Please,
Darn it! I should have
Yeah,
brought
we
it.
saw that. We
Should have
saw that
brought
Bummer
it.
shoot. There was
I've
actually
seen
a
them multiple
time
times.
that Dell and I actually used to do what do you call
A blog, like a blog.
Well, I mean, what would you call it? Like journalistic work for
yeah, we were
a
journalists.
blog called Bang
I
Style.
was a journalistic photographer.
She was.
With my iPhone.
Hell
No,
yeah, dude.
remember we got the camera from Homeboy from didn't Sergio or
Oh,
somebody
yeah, no, Sergio did.
let us borrow his
Yeah,
camera
Sergio
and we
let me
took it
borrow.
up.
Yeah.
And I used to work for this hair blog called Bang Style. They would give me credentials and send us out.
We met so many
Actually,
cool bands.
the beginning of Mirrorgloss actually starts with going to Bumbershoot, and we got an interview. One of the bands we got an interview with was AM and Sean Lee. And
Props
then
to Sean Lee. I love
props
you,
to Sean Lee, one of our
Love
favorite
Sean.
people. We actually
Silver Fox Young Gun.
when I did my interviews, I didn't want to ask people the same questions they already been asked. So I did some research, and then I realized that Sean Lee had actually played and hung out with Jeff Buckley like in the last months of his life. And so when we
Word.
got into the interview, I started talking to him about it, and as we just got into it, he told us all these amazing personal stories. And we were only supposed to have 5 minutes with
Right.
him, and we ended up sitting for like 55 minutes just
that
talking.
juice out,
Swear to
huh?
God, if Sean Lee comes and kicks it, me and Nadra are just gonna kick it.
Yeah, because he's amazing. He's amazing. He's so amazing. And I mean, A and the Sean Lee,
That's
they're
what
like today's day of like Hall & Oates. If you like Hall & Oates, look up
Totally
A and the
love.
Sean Lee. Fuck with them. It's like the most like enjoyable ass
It is
music.
delightful.
Isn't it,
It's so
don't we get irritated when people are like too cool to admit that they like Hall & Oates?
No, you know what? I
Or,
got
like,
so
you
many
know,
clips.
Stop doing
Listen
that.
up.
Stop.
I'm a big Journey fan, and people
Stop.
are always like
Everybody
kind of
should-
snicker, and I'm like,
You gotta stop that.
I'm like, you
No,
liar,
no,
you liar, you know you like
You
Journey.
love Hall & Oates. You love Daryl Hall.
Michael McDonald
You
and Hall
love
& Oates.
Michael
That's
McDonald.
Neil shit.
You love that gray face.
Tattooed on my arm like Mount Rushmore.
Go listen to all my
God, I'm
arms.
not kidding.
Yeah.
Patti
That's
LaBelle.
brilliant.
And tell me you don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
Michael
Brilliant.
McDonald.
You can't listen to
Brilliant.
On My Own.
So
You
who'd it
cannot
be?
listen to
It'd be-
On My Own.
it'd be
If you
Michael
don't
McDonald.
I don't like Michael McDonald.
Hall & Oates. You gotta get one more.
Kenny Loggins.
Journey.
That's
Kenny
that's the
Loggins,
fourth
you know?
one.
I mean,
That's
you
the
gotta
fourth
go
one.
with Kenny Loggins.
Those are the gods.
Oh, man.
Those
Now-
are the gods.
Sometimes my life,
Hey.
I've been wondering why.
But sing that shit.
We always survive.
You think, baby, it's over.
He got that baritone in it.
But if you don't want it to
Hey, are you gonna wait for your sign?
be a miracle, stand up and fight.
This is it. Hey, don't mistake where you are.
If you were in the 70s, you wanted to be on the radio, you didn't have to do anything other than get Michael McDonald to sing backup on your song. And then that was it. That was it.
That was good.
Totally impressed.
Sailing
That was it.
takes me away to where I'm going.
Plus, the guy.
Christopher Cross,
Plus, he's singing and he's playing the keys too.
Steely Dan.
Don't mess with
Don't
don't
He's
mess with
singing and he's
Sailing
playing his
Away.
keys too. You know what I'm saying? At
Don't
the
be messing
same
with
time.
Sailing-
So, yeah.
But you know the
Takes
best
me
song?
away.
He's playing the keys and singing.
So many promises.
Oh, God.
That it would be easy.
Oh, my own.
That
shit's still
Look.
Why did it end this way?
The fur coats they had on the video, though. They both had fur coats on, right, in the video. Can we get some footage of that?
So many times. I don't remember now.
Was it snowing?
No, Michael McDonald.
He was on
He came
every-
from somewhere
Was it
back
snowing?
in long ago.
It was-
Sentimental fool.
Oh, God.
To
Yeah.
recreate what is meant to be created. Those were bars.
What a fool.
Hey,
me.
was that hey, that piano was arpeggiated, right?
I'm
The
just like,
shyest band you've ever interviewed in your life.
No
Right.
shit.
We have nothing to say.
You guys?
So shy.
Not a
with
thing.
nothing.
no,
Not a
you
thing.
guys, come on.
Oh, shit, we
open
okay?
up. Open up a little. This is like, it's like,
You know, the
Give us-
song
you gotta give us
hard
something.
is
Okay,
to
yeah.
draw things
I'm just
out.
embarrassed that I don't know
So
like the words
comfortable.
like you guys. It's just
No,
like,
the best thing, we have the craziest story. We used to hang out with this metal band, Mantis. And we would have the bus parked on the street. And so there'd be like groupie girls outside, bamming on the door, like trying to get in. And they think we're in there with strippers, cocaine, and like shots.
Cocaine?
No, we're in there smoking a joint.
Listening to Michael
Listen to Michael McDonald.
Just dancing in the-
McDonald?
It was
swear
silly.
to God.
And so then the door would open and a bunch of weed smoke would come out. And they're here to, what a fool.
It was me and Clint. It was me and
Clint
fucking
and Adair.
And Adair. Me, Clint, and Adair.
And just dancing. And it's insane because we find it so funny because we know that out there thought we were like in like a freaking Motley Crue video. We're like, this is like
can we take a break?
the other side of the mirror.
Yeah.
There's no breaks,
there are
bro.
no breaks.
We could do this. We could do this. You know what, Dan?
Isn't this some white
got it.
stripes over there?
Yep. Teddy Riley coming on side. We got to get right. I can't freestyle at all. About to take y'all to the mall. New shoes. Blue cool. Nickelodeon.
Dear Jeff, I love
I'm all
you.
like me better. You love me better. Thank you. Right.
Hey, we're back.
What was
We're
that? What was
back.
that?
We're
What was-
back.
I'm pretty sure we never left.
We didn't.
No, we
didn't.
We're back.
What was
We're
that? What was
back.
that?
We're
What was-
back.
I'm pretty sure we never left.
We didn't.
No, we didn't.
Oh my God.
We didn't go anywhere, did we?
Nah, I
No
didn't
one-
go pee.
Nobody peed.
I didn't.
Nobody smoked.
Nobody
smoked no
drugs.
joints or drugs or nothing.
Nobody refilled their
took a
beverage.
Nobody did shit.
Hey,
Nobody read palms.
Nobody.
I don't do that.
Nobody
I read
would-
Psalms, nigga. Ooh, my God.
What's that white shit on that $20 bill? What was that?
That's-
Twin, cocaine.
It's
That ain't,
dandruff.
oh God, that's
dandruff.
oh, that's damn drip on that
It's,
damn bill.
This is
psoriasis.
my life.
Dan, you getting all this?
Absolutely.
Blue eyes.
high praise.
Do you hear me?
Got
Stop
green
doing
eyes.
it.
That's why I don't live alone.
I said we got
Not as
some
blue
vodka
as
and came into
Steve's.
Seattle
Look at
and
these-
started hitting
look
on
at these
dudes.
babies.
He's
Damn,
got
look at
the-
them blue eyes,
he's
yo.
got the-
Yo, them
Y'all do
motherfuckers
this.
is blue
I'm
as a
gonna get the
motherfucker.
drop.
Oh,
Yeah, so that you can.
Let me fade. You may fade your
And I'd
hair.
also like to point
Got
out that
some
I'm
rolling
not
60s
using
eyes.
those Hollywood eye-enhancing drops that make it. Yeah, you know,
Hollywood
it's just-
rolling,
Have you ever
rolling
tried
I
caffeinated eye
literally
drops?
didn't even.
No.
Crenshaw
never-
rolling 60s motherfucking
No, this is
crib eyes and
just-
shit. Like, for
I wish
real.
I
This
never
is
thought about
this
that.
is just a gift.
Oh, okay. From him to us.
Sweet. Oh yeah, those are. Why,
You're welcome.
What did I? Why are you throwing the throw the bird at
Really
me?
hit us with the
You
you're
are so
welcome.
funny, and I love
He really hit us with a you're welcome.
Hey, I did a dab one time. Shout out to Tricone. I did a dab one time. Hey, check this out. My eyes are straight up gray. I looked in the mirror. My shit was gray, and I ain't fucking lying. I was like, whoa. Do I got cataracts or what? You know what I mean? I was like, whoa.
Have you ever heard of weed
Okay.
that'll give
I'm telling you,
cataracts?
caffeinated eye drops. It's
Okay.
the way to go.
Young people.
Well, I look like a brown
Young
stone.
people, let's bring it in.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Let's bring it in.
I love you guys. Too.
Give us. All right, bring us home. Let's
Oh,
wrap
yeah.
this bad boy up.
My
Bring us home.
pussy's really
What are you
tight,
guys? What are
and
you guys
I like
excited to tell us about?
Listen up.
Is that the shout out you wanted to give, Dale?
Yeah, man.
I'd like to give a shout out to my pussy
As
because
her
it's so
Brother,
tight.
I do not know anything about that, okay?
Okay, fine.
As her
Okay,
brother,
let's
no,
try that
I
again.
do not know
how
anything
about how
that.
about shout outs take two?
Okay, shout out.
Who do you want to give shout outs to before we go?
Oh, wait.
Dude, so many shout outs.
You gave a lot of shout outs. You did, I don't think you forgot anybody.
Audra.
You said to her, you talked about her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Russell Manning.
You talked about him.
No, I did not.
You did.
I did.
You did.
And I feel free. I feel free. I feel free.
Word.
Oh my God.
And if you get
Dell,
the beat,
Dell,
the
is that bottle of Tito's gone?
Almost.
Yeah.
We got Cheetos?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Cheetos. Got a bottle of Cheetos.
No, Dell took it.
We
You
have
don't
a few
got.
other thank yous. We would
Nobody
like
told me about no goddamn Cheetos, though.
we would like
you know
to
what
give
I'm
a thank
saying?
you and a shout out to Fantasy. He produced a good chunk of the songs that you guys are enjoying.
Yes.
Also, again, Eric Blood, because he's just done so
Blood.
much to help us out.
Definitely.
We want to give a shout out to Steve Fisk, Millennium, Kelvin Penn.
Yeah.
We also want to give a shout out to Lizzie and Carl of Creature Hole.
Creature Hole.
You know,
Nice.
those are our boo-boos.
Yeah, yeah.
I love them.
Awesome.
Yes, again, Breaks and Swells.
Breaks and Swells, Derek
are there any
Jones,
other
yo.
bands that we can
Bam.
think of that have given us the love?
Oh my God, I feel like we're missing somebody. Hall and Oates.
know.
I'm missing.
Yeah. What about? Okay, so
They're not
All the notes.
listening.
who keeps your car running?
Who keeps my car running?
I don't have a car.
Well, my car keeps running, but if you guys want to check out any more stuff from Naja Monique from Mirrorgloss, you guys can check out Mirror Ready Glam.
yeah,
I do
Mirror
own a
Ready
salon where I do tooth gems, I do hair, amazing fantasy hair, and I also do microblading and on-site styling.
There you go.
And
On-site.
also,
There you go.
we want to give a shout out to DJ Lobster De La Hoya. You guys can check him out.
Yes.
Solo on his
Mister.
Instagram.
Delicious brown.
Yeah, you
She's
can
so
find
fine.
Delicious brown.
She
Hey,
won't
look
give
up
you no fucking frown. She does the makeup.
LBSTRDELA Hoya. Listen up. SoundCloud. Got free beats, y'all. I'm cheap, you guys. Free beats. I'm hungry.
And what do you want to say, Dan?
And as far as all the Mirrorgloss stuff, where can people check that out?
The first place you guys can check everything out is if you want to get all-encompassing social media things, you can go to www.mirrorglossmusic.com. We definitely are on Instagram as Mirrorgloss and Facebook as well. And that has everything. And we also have a blog called Beauty Feeds Music, or Music Feeds Beauty, excuse me. And that will be dropping some new stuff here in the next couple of months.
That's outstanding.
It's my life.
Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you,
coming
guys.
up.
Totally.
That's Dell doing
Thank
the
you
beatbox in the
guys. Thank you
background, by
guys
the
so
way.
much.
That is the most energy I think this show has ever absorbed
Steve
in
Fisk.
one
Easily.
sitting.
Hey,
I-
Easily.
and
Can we get some more beatboxing, though?
and then like
Hey, how about,
when you guys come back.
I got a bar, though. I got
Oh, no, we're coming back.
Oh, you're damn
I'm
right you
I'm
are.
hoping to get a haircut